And I would now like to welcome our second expert, Mr. Madhukar Tripathi from Anritsu, India. The intent of having Madhukar sir on this in this masterclass has been to bring in the industry perspective. So you've heard the perspective of Vinod Kakade sir, who represents the government, the policy making side of for semiconductors. Now we will hear and see what industry is thinking about semiconductors around, and especially about talent development. So we I invite Madhukar sir to please share his presentation. I'm stopping the presentation, sir, and I'm also unmuting. Yes, I've requested for you to unmute, sir.
Hello, Sumit can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, I can. I can hear
Very
you.
good. So, good evening, everyone, and thank you so much, Sumit for introduction, and Varun for giving the opportunity to be here in this part of a very good emerging program, which is very useful for entire industry. And a lot of thanks to Vinod sir specifically because I mean he set the tone very right, and I have already all those points here in my presentation also. You will see some common things there, but yeah, definitely that shows this. I mean, entire industry is looking at the same things for a better ecosystem from. Regulatory or government point of view, Vinodji presented, and I will be taking up the things from industry perspective. So let's start. Yeah. Thank you again, and I'm working with Anritsu for last 18 years, and now at the moment I'm responsible for marketing and business development for test equipments to the various industries. And content for today's presentation is like a brief introduction to the company, which will give you the insight what we do, who are we, and now how the India is, progressing towards the semiconductor things or electronics in general, and what are the drivers for growth of industry, electronics industry in particular, and how a process take place for electronic system design, and what are the challenges when we design a electronic system, and what should be key points to consider when you want to select a good test equipments for manufacturing process in the electronics section, and then of course that should be covered from right from R&D to the mass production, because ultimately that is the goal when you are able to deliver the goods to the industry. And then within that, like we will cover latest topic like Vinodji mentioned, AI, data center, how it is tested, and then a lot of wireless devices are around us. We will also look at how they are tested, what are the testing for them, and then of course like Vinodji mentioned, 5G is also already here in India, and that is opening a growth path for overall electronics industry. So we will cover a 5G base station testing also. Then the other part of testing, which is like radar or digital to analog conversion, analog to digital conversion testing, because these are the cards which are very much required when you are developing a new system for high speed internet access or any other design. And likewise, at the back end, other than wireless, there is a good role of the optical technology also. So we'll just touch those two, three points of optical module also. And then finally, the signal integrity, just one slide, an introduction and importance of it. And with this, will give you a confidence that like who are we and with whom we are already working, and how we can contribute to a similar ecosystem for a good growth in the electronic sector. Yeah. We are basically now in 130th year of our establishment, and Ritsu is celebrating 130th year of establishment. We are a Japanese company with a headquarter in Japan, and now we have three factories worldwide. There's nothing beyond US and Japan. So most of the products are manufactured in Japan, which is left hand side on the screen. This is our factory view. We have two factories in Japan and one is in US. So lot of handheld and some benchtop equipments come from US. And here we will see the history like we started early in 1895, and we have given a lot of words first, test equipment to the wireless industry, to the communication industry. For example, when there was no wireless communication as such, or it was just I mean, payphone, coin phone actually. So we were producing that at the same time in like 1953, and in 1954 we manufactured the first kind of microwave measurement test equipment, and then the on the wired network side we were first who produced the optical time domain reflectometer in 1981. Like fiber revolution was happening, so we called it OTDR nowadays. And likewise there is a good history of some first from Anritsu side to the telecommunication industry, electronics industry. We are a part of, part of Anritsu India team. We have three offices here. One is in Noida. I am from Noida office. Other is in Hyderabad for customer supports like Qualcomm and other in South. And then our Indian head office is Bangalore, which is also having a R&D facility here. And within India, we are celebrating this year 20th year of our direct presence. We have been there before through our partners, and our R&D is supporting a global customers from India. So I mean, we as an Indian part, we are contributing the global growth of system, electronic system and telecommunication industry. And in summary, we work with a lot of industries and technologies. To be more precise, we have test equipments for 5G. We have the test equipments for data center also, and then wireless connectivity, which is purely like a Bluetooth, short wireless, Wi-Fi, cellular. And then the 6G is emerging. We are a 6G R&D people who are supporting a lot of academics in their testing of antennas and other equipments for 6G and material research for 6G. And we are also part of a millimeter wave test solution provider, because that's the candidate for 5G and 6G going forward. And then we have a lot of high speed testing equipments also. And optical photonics network is also growing, because only it can handle a good amount of high speed data traffic. We have the test equipment for that. And of course, like Sir Vinod sir mentioned, automotive industry is growing and a lot of electronics going inside, and they are also one of the consumer of electronics components. We have test equipments for automotive electronics industry also. And then quantum is taking a shape already in India, and a lot of industries and academics institution like IIT Delhi and others, they have already demonstrated a communication system using quantum technology. We have a test solution for that. And Internet of Things, IoT, uh, RedCap is the other technology defined by 3GPP. We have a test solution for that. Other than that, the generic satellite communication or non-terrestrial network, NTN, we have a solution for it. When it comes to defense, we have a solution like for testing radar, TRX module, that can be a civil radar, that can be a military radar, likewise. So hopefully I mean, speed is okay actually, Varunji or Sumit, or should I go slow bit?
It's fine, sir. It's fine. Please go ahead.
Okay, great, great. Thank you. So electronics has entered in, every aspect of our life. If we can see whether it is a cellular phone or a navigation module or camera or our laptop, or even like this Google, if you see, it is actually launched by say Beta. It's called Meta Glass, and it is having a lot of features connected by Bluetooth speaker. You don't need actually a cell phone at all. It will be, if you have internet connection around, it will be connected, and then you can do a lot of things and your hands are free. And this is like latest super thing. I saw a demo just day before yesterday in Delhi of this product. And even electronics has entered in our kitchen. So like microwave oven or induction, they have a controller for electronics, things, and remotes are there, which is also a part of electronics only. smartwatches, smart home, radar, satellite, connected cars or ADAS or infotainment system latest inside the car. You can operate the whole car with your mobile phone because of the connectivity only. And then smart grid because that is how we are getting power and controlling the entire power supply eco chain system with the help of electronics at the backside. And then of course our aviation industry is using a lot of electronics, right from communication to controlling the landing of the aeroplanes at the runway, ILS and all that. And then POS, like we go for a shopping, so point of sale, that is a wireless now we can see. And then of course Wi-Fi to access the internet. This is how every step of life or everywhere we are seeing a role of electronics inside. Vinodji already covered this, so I'll just take two, three news which is just 2 days old, 3 days old. For example, as per Times of India, electronics industry and supply chain is on the path of growth, and we are expecting say roughly 500 billion industry electronics industry production by 2030. And again, the one of the companies is investing $2 billion in R&D of semiconductor in Bangalore. Uh, then, uh, according to like PwC, one of the reports, India will be one of the good candidate as a destination for producing the electronics component and systems. And latest, like Vinodji mentioned, Tata has already started a program of production of chips. So they have sent, hundreds of employees to Taiwan for training on that. So skilling is very important, and because of that, so that once they complete the training, they are able to produce the good quality products here in India. This is very latest news. You can see the dates in the slide. It is just like within 10 days, last 10 days. That shows the focus is here from government side, whether it is a chip production or data center or even our emerging technology, which is AI, artificial intelligence. It will also need a lot of electronics inside our components, electronics component. And like sir mentioned, yes, post-COVID, the world has realized that there is a need of, more than one supply chain ecosystem. Beyond China, they have to look. So India has emerged as a good candidate because of its unique advantage, low labor cost and space and other things. And then 5G has taken a shape already, which is contributing to the growth of telecommunication sector. Of course, electronics is now more inside after the EVs, the electrical vehicles are successful. We can see already on the road. And this is also, giving a demand of semiconductor electronics component. And the government has already taken a lot of steps, sir covered, but I'll just make one or two here for reference. Make in India, Digital India, these are the programs which are also creating an ecosystem for having a good electronics supply chain inside India. And then the government is giving a lot of money incentives so that industries are properly focusing and able to deliver to the country and export the goods outside India. And apart from that, like sir mentioned, the collaboration from industry and academics is already a very good in place, and government is funding more than 3,000 PhD students for the research of electronics component systems at the different Indian institutions. And then finally,